My name is Cade Meyer. I'm from Monroe, Wisconsin. I'm a junior this year. I'm a forward, and I recently played at Green Bay.
You came from a basketball family. Where did you develop your passion for the game? Where did that start?
My dad, he's kind of got us started with basketball, different techniques and stuff like that. He was my coach for the first few years. He never really pushed us into it. He kind of just said, if you're going to do something, do it to your best ability. So I kind of just fell in love with it and gone from there.
Having been in this conference already, playing against NKU, what was your opinion of the Norse as an opponent?
Man, they've always been a tough team to scout for sure. Always had really good players, great talent. So scouting is you can't just scout a couple players because they've always been so deep. So we've always been worried about the Norse for sure.
When you made the decision to transfer, what was that recruiting process like, and what was it about NKU and this coaching staff that made you want to come here?
Oh yeah, there's definitely a different viewpoint going into it. Obviously from high school, you just kind of look at where's the best I can go, or where am I going to fit the best? And I feel like my viewpoint changed, being a sophomore, junior now, just by the way of really feeling that family culture. And obviously they've won a lot of games here, and I wanted to be a part of winning, obviously having some struggles in the past. I'm really happy to be in a program that wins games, so that was a big decision for me when I chose here.
So for the fans that maybe didn't catch you at Green Bay a lot, what would you say is your biggest strength on the court?
I feel just physicality, and being able to run the floor. I feel I can get a lot of easy buckets that way, and I can impact the game in a lot of ways. I don't always have to be the one scoring. I feel I can play defense, I can guard a lot of positions.
The guy that you're going up against one-on-one most often is also another transfer in Kian Atishire. How would you describe his game?
Man, freak athlete. I feel as you've seen, coming from a big school, he's got experience, with big-time programs. I feel he's going to do a ton for us. All you got to do is throw it up and he's going to get it. So I feel that's something we can expect. Coach always says, he's going to be on a sports center this year, and that's no joke.
You've put in a lot of work physically, not just on the court, but in the weight room since you've been here. What's it been like working with Coach Janota?
Man, he's different for sure. He's pushed me to a higher level than I've ever expected. And I feel he's really smart, in particular with what he does. So it's so easy to trust him and just know that you got to put the work in, and it's gonna work out in the end.
Aside from basketball, what's been your favorite part of being here at NKU?
I love the difference of having Cincinnati right there. It's a great city. 3 professional sports teams. It's always cool, to go check some games out. And then also campus kind of being in itself. I feel you kind of get the best of both worlds and what you want to do. And then, my aunt lives 25 minutes away, so it's always nice having her around, going over there and hanging out.
Given that you have family in the area, had you visited Northern Kentucky a lot prior to committing here?
No, the only time I've ever been here is when I played, when I was at Green Bay and we played here. But yeah, I've always wanted to go there, so it's cool because I finally get to spend a lot of time with my aunt.
All right, thank you.